Well, look, I mean, I'm looking at my screen. As of today, Bitcoin is up 95% this year. Ethereum's up 517% this year. And XRP that's on my screen is up 335% this year. So Bitcoin's been the worst asset to own of the majors.
Every investor wants the chance to jump on the next big thing, whether it is a renowned champ like Bitcoin or one with a lot of first-mover advantage like Ethereum. But surviving in the cryptocurrency sector takes more than just guessing what the next big thing is. One must also look out for signs that something is going big or going down in a big way. These past few days have been largely unexpected for Bitcoin investors worldwide. Most investors were prepared for the flagship cryptocurrency to hit the widely estimated 100K mark before the end of the year. But the story has completely changed now. But can investors expect even more surprises for Bitcoin? In a December 6 interview with Thinking Crypto's Tony Edward, the co-founder and CEO of Real Vision Group, Raoul Pal discusses his expectations for Ethereum and Bitcoin by the peak of this bull run. He also talks about how Ethereum may be slowly ending Bitcoin's supremacy and how he expects the new big players to turn things around by the end of this quarter or the beginning of the next quarter. Welcome to Savvy Finance and thanks for the 100,000 subscribers. This video promises to be a very enlightening one, so stick around and watch it to the very end. Also, if you are yet to do so, ensure you smash the like button and consider subscribing if you are yet to do so. We appreciate all your support and take nothing for granted. In his interview, Raoul Pal addresses the concerns about smaller altcoins somehow overtaking the Ethereum network due to the high gas fees that the network has become infamous for. He explains that the growth of other projects such as Solana and Polkadot has not in any way affected the growth of Ethereum and the Ethereum network. He adds that he will begin to worry if he notices signs of the network dying or slowing down. But so far, he has not seen such signs, and the future of Ethereum remains secure. The renowned analyst also explains that it is completely acceptable to him that Bitcoin is growing, even with its poor performance from March. Ethereum is also growing at a faster rate than Bitcoin, just as smaller projects such as Solana, Terra, and Avalanche are growing faster than Ethereum but from a lower base. But what matters most to Raoul Pal is that they are all growing. He adds that they can all coexist and help investors grow their funds. To him, it is not just a matter of what is heading towards surpassing what, but the win that the growth is bringing for the cryptocurrency industry in general. Ethereum has surpassed Bitcoin as the money of the web. Raoul Pal also discusses his opinions about the impending supremacy of Ethereum, especially as it has become the medium of exchange in Web 3.0. According to Pal, Ethereum's many first-mover advantages set it apart from other projects. He gives the example of Dogecoin, which has many investors but not a lot of use cases. Unlike Doge, Ethereum has many use cases that make it incredibly powerful. Non-fungible tokens are priced in Ethereum. Ethereum is the currency of the metaverse, which currently looks like the future of the internet. And the decentralized finance sector is almost primarily based on Ethereum. All these use cases far outweigh that of Bitcoin, and coupled with the kind of growth we have already seen for the two this year. It is anyone's guess if or when Ethereum will surpass the supremacy of Bitcoin.
Ethereum is so deep and so rich an ecosystem with the number of people building on it that it's incredibly powerful. And everybody has to realize is whatever people think the narrative is in Bitcoin, about Bitcoin being money, the reality is the medium of exchange in Web 3.0 is ETH. I mean, all NFTs are priced in ETH. Sotheby's are doing art auctions in ETH. DeFi is based in ETH generally. The metaverse is in ETH. I even commissioned a headquarters for Real Vision in Crypto Voxels. We got a metaverse architects firm to build it. They charge us in ETH. So ETH is money right now. Does it always remain money? Who knows? But right now, nobody pays each other in Web 3.0 and Bitcoin. Literally nobody.
Raoul Pal's $20,000 price prediction for Ethereum still stands. When asked to make a price prediction for Ethereum for the peak of the bull run, the economist and investment strategist says he still stands by his $20,000 price prediction for Ethereum. As he has stated earlier, the price prediction is based on Bitcoin's performance in 2017 and its similarities with Ethereum's performance for this year. Raoul also adds that the staking dynamics could further drive Ethereum up by the peak of this bull run. So we could be seeing anything between $20,000 and above for one Ethereum, which currently sits just above $4,400. This would only mean a 4 times increase in price, and as Raoul points out, Bitcoin has done a 4 times increase and Ethereum has also done a 6 times increase in price within a similar time frame. As a result, Raoul Pal says he is confident that we will see Ethereum hitting the $20,000 range by the peak of this bull run. However, he adds that the time frame might extend farther than we previously thought. Raoul explains that the new market dynamics driven by institutions and other big players will extend the cycle beyond what we had seen in the past. He again adds that the new, bigger players will probably extend the cycle to around sometime mid-next year, so things might continue as they are now for a few weeks before they take a turn. According to the investment strategist, another factor that might determine the turnaround point for Ethereum is the release of Ethereum 2.0. The incredible power of Ethereum, and such an event will see Ethereum reaching an all-time high. However, Raoul warns those staking Ethereum to be careful of other investors front-running them when they have their Ethereum locked and cannot sell. He explains that players can front-run those investors so they do not have higher prices to sell to after they unlock their Ethereum. There is no doubt that for now, Bitcoin remains ahead of Ethereum, but with its recent drop in value, many have started questioning its supremacy. Could this be the time for Ethereum to overtake Bitcoin? There are key disparities between Ethereum and Bitcoin. Before we dive deeper, it's important to note that in reality, Bitcoin and Ethereum are quite different. Technically, there are no limits to the use of Bitcoin. While it settles in a way different to dollars or pounds, it essentially does the same thing, which isn't much when you think about it. Money exists and it sits in our bank accounts. It may enable us to do things, but in itself, it does not undertake any activity. Regardless, Bitcoin is abundant. It has become mainstream, can be used as a means of payment in a number of different arenas, and is part of common parlance. Ethereum is a computing platform which provides scripting language for smart contracts. This means that there is a blockchain upon which a number of contracts can be written and automatically executed should a set series of events occur. As with most blockchains, Ethereum is open source, which means that anyone minded to do so can use it to write and implement smart contracts, which are simply a series of promises in digital form. Ether is the unit of value deployed on the Ethereum blockchain, and consequently, it shares certain characteristics with Bitcoin. It is a potential store of value and is fungible between persons who perceive it to have a value. The value of the cryptocurrency market means nothing. All of the major cryptocurrencies have trended in much the same way, albeit they do different things. Ether's market cap today is not even close to that of Bitcoin. However, there is little point in trying to ascribe reasons to the differing levels of value, though, as a market driven by those seeking to get rich quick is no real market at all. Ethereum's perceived threat to Bitcoin is not a simple comparison of relative worth then. There are essential differences to what each does, and as the market continues to mature, the value of both Bitcoin and Ether will be driven by new factors to those that currently exist. In recent times, we have seen this happen, with the market capitalization of all cryptocurrencies taking a bit of a hammering. Ethereum has benefits beyond that of a cryptocurrency. Ether is simply a product of Ethereum. Ethereum is actually a huge computing network which enables anybody to build a decentralized application. A business, if it decided that it needed a blockchain-developed solution, could employ a programmer to build that on the Ethereum platform. Ether, while associated with the Ethereum platform, is capable of performing the same function as Bitcoin. Whether or not it does so is simply a factor of the parties to any transaction determining whether or not Ether has any value to them. As we have seen, governments are beginning to put restrictions on cryptocurrencies, concerned that their citizens are speculating on something which their governments perceive they do not understand. While this could impact Ether, Ethereum wouldn't be affected. If governments put restrictions on cryptocurrencies, including Ether, businesses will still be able to use the Ethereum platform for things such as payment services, which banks and many other entities are doing already. The biggest threat to Bitcoin remains Bitcoin itself, with the continuing creep of government regulation and the ongoing tag of financial crime driving market behaviors. Ether has the advantage of being associated with Ethereum, and Ethereum does what Bitcoin cannot do, and came to be because of the limitations and single function of Bitcoin. Despite this, while Ether is clearly a competitor to Bitcoin, bearing in mind that the combined market capitalization of both is way south of the market capitalization of gold and some of the world's biggest companies, there is room for both at present, and for now, Ethereum clearly won't be overtaking Bitcoin anytime soon. So, what do you think? Do you see Ethereum flipping Bitcoin in the future? Please let us know in the comments. For now, stay savvy till our next video. Thanks for watching.